Hi guys, this is lesson 39 and let's go ahead and get started. So scientific notation. It's also to provide the scientific notation for each value. And so again, just to review, scientific notation is a way of expressing very large or very small numbers. So oftentimes scientists, they have to deal with, numbers that are too large or too small, so they want it to be conveniently written in decimal form. And so usually we have it as, not usually, but we're going to have it in form of a number and then a decimal point and then decimals times a base of 10 to a power. Okay? And so for number 1, we have this huge number, and so we want to write it conveniently in a decimal form. And so what we're going to do is we're basically going to move the decimal point, okay? And we want one number in front of the decimal point. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We're going to move the decimal point 6 times to the left. Okay, so that's 7.99 times a base of 10 to the power of 6. Why? Because we moved it 6 times to the left. How about number 2? We have 62,000, okay? And we want to put it in scientific notation. So again, we're going to move the decimal point 4 times to the left. We're going to put a decimal point there. And so it's 6.2 times a base of 10 to the power of 4. Okay, so that's it. Just simple and easy like that. So go ahead and try the rest on your own. Just follow the form. And let's continue. So this time we're writing the numbers in normal form. So it's already put in scientific notation. And so we want it in normal form this time. Okay, so we have 2.08 and times 10 to the power of 7. And so we're going to move the decimal point 7 times to the right. Okay, so whenever you have a positive power, you're always going to have a big number, okay? And so that's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times to the right. And then we put in zeros. And so that's our answer. Okay. Number number 2, we have 7.48, and then we want to move the decimal point how many times? 8 times to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. There we go. Okay. So that's it. Finish this page, and then let's move on to rounding decimals. So we're asked to round each decimals to the nearest whole number. Well, that's easy, right? So for number 1, we have 2.18. Of course, it rounds to 23. For number 2, we have 8.6. Well, that rounds to 9. Okay. For number 7, it says to round each decimal to the nearest 10th. So that's going to be, so nearest 10th is here, right? And so it's going to be 22.7, right? Number 8, again, we're rounding to the 10th, the nearest 10th. And so that's 30.3. So just easy roundings. Go ahead and try the rest on your own. And then let's continue on. This time we're rounding each decimal to the nearest hundredths. So we're rounding the hundredths. And for number 13, we have 5.439. So that rounds to 5.44, right? Because 9 rounds up. Number 14, again, we're rounding to the nearest hundreds. So that's 12.91. And last but not least, for number 19 and 20, we're rounding it to the nearest thousands. So we have 14.67374 for number 19, and our thousands is right there. And so that rounds to 14.674. Okay, because 74 that rounds up. How about number 20? We have 7.54647. Here's our thousands place. And 47 that rounds down, and so we have 7.546. Okay, so that's it. Just finish the worksheet, and here is your answer key.